Hi everyone, welcome to Din's cooking tutorials. Here I'm going to show you how to prepare your ingredients, mix all your spices and then cook the dish. If you haven't got all your ingredients ready, now is the time to pause the video and get all the ingredients ready to cook this dish. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the time to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button and also hit the like button as well. This helps the channel to grow and also helps everyone else to find my channel. So let's not waste any more time and let's start preparing the ingredients we will need for our dishes that we're going to cook. We're going to cook quite a few dishes in this series of curries, and today we're going to cook the Chicken Tikka Masala. But before we start, we have to make sure that we have our gravy ready. This is a pre-cooked chicken in the gravy. There's two methods on my channel which show how to cook gravy. You have to cook my gravy and onions and so on to prepare my dishes, because my method is completely different what you've seen on YouTube. So make these onions as well. These are pre-cooked onions. This is a Balti onions. This is what I call them. So to define the different types of onion, and it's diced small. This is a Dupiaza onion, which goes in the Dupiaza curry, and also jalfrezi. And this is the Bhuna onion, which goes in Bhuna dishes. So once we have everything ready, we have to also get ready our mixed spice, what we will need for this recipe. So in the mixed spice we have turmeric, paprika and cumin and coriander powders. What we basically must do is blend our spices and have this ready to use in our curries. This is my own mixture of spices, what I used to use in the restaurant as well, but I used to mix up 3 kilos at a time, so this is only a small amount. You can keep it in an airtight jar, which will keep it nice and fresh. So once we've got this ready, then we have to make up our masala sauce. This masala sauce, I use yogurt and some paste as well. It makes the curry more flavoursome, and it really is tasty. So you have to first make this masala sauce up. As you see, I'm using Pataks paste, which I find is the best. We got Tikka paste, Tandoori paste and Kashmiri paste. So as you can see, put in the amounts as mentioned, and what we're going to do is mix this up into a nice red sauce, what we're going to use in our masala curries. Now this paste we also use in curry and also use in jalfrezi, so it's a good paste to have when we're cooking those type of dishes. Paste was first taught to me by an old tandoori chef back in '84 when I first started tandoori dishes in my restaurant. Before then tandoori wasn't that popular, but this masala sauce he showed me how to make, and I've been using it since then. So it's a really good sauce and it really uplifts your curry, and you'll be surprised how good it tastes as well. I've been using this since '84, and I've never had any complaints on masala because it's a really lovely dish, and especially the way I make it. So once you have this ready, you can use this in jalfrezi as well. I put some in, and also in the curry. So, and also I think we used to put it in the chili masala, which I will show you as well in one of my recipes. So but this is the sauce. I've put 2 different colours to give a different type of colour, but you can just use red. I've put a little bit orange and also red, so that gives it a nice deep rich colour, as you can see. But if you only have the red colour, just use the red until you get a nice desired taste. This is a bit of methi I'm putting in as well. So just put everything in You don't have to put it in little bit by little bit. You can just throw everything in at the same time and just give it a stir. So once we have that ready, we're going to start making our dish. Because I haven't got any Bhuna onions ready, I'm going to just fry a little bit up in the frying pan to make this dish. But if you've got Bhuna onions ready, then all you need is probably half a spoon of Bhuna onions to do this. So what we're going to do is chop up some green pepper as well. I do like a little bit of green pepper. It gives the curry a bit of freshness as well. I always think it's best to get everything ready first. So you chop everything up, put it on a little plate or whatever, and then basically everything's at hand before you start to make the curry, so you don't have to stop. So I've got my tikka ready from before, and coconut and the sugar and my masala sauce and cream as well. So we're ready to go. So in a frying pan, we're going to just cook our onions down a little bit, just to soften them slightly. But remember, if you've got the Bhuna onions, you don't need to do this process. All you need to do is put half a spoon of your Bhuna onions and you're off to go. So what we're going to do is just cook these down a little bit, add in a little bit of salt and a little bit of onion seed to it as well, and then a little bit of spice. So just let them come down a little bit and get softened. Masala is probably one of the most popular dishes on the Indian restaurant menu, so it's very important that you get this right, and I'm going to show you how to make sure every time you cook a masala it is really tasty, and your friends, family, whoever you invite round will really love this dish, because this is a winner. Because like I said, it was taught to me by an old boy who used to work in Indian restaurants back in the 70s, maybe even early or late 60s. But he was one of the first tandoori chefs who worked for me, and he taught me a lot. And unfortunately, he never became a main chef because he couldn't read or write. But tandoori, he was really good. So I'm going to show you his recipe, which I've used since 1984 until 2014 when I closed my restaurants down. Anyway, just put a little bit of sauce in it to get the onions cooking. This is my base gravy. As you can see, it's a really rich colour and it's full of flavour. You cannot go wrong with this base gravy. All you need to do is add a meat to it, a chicken or pre-cooked meat, and you have yourself a curry. It is really lovely base gravy. So I've put some methi in there. Here goes the chicken as well. This is roughly for one portion of chicken for one person. So if you was to make two, then you just double it basically. And in this we're going to put probably 1.5 big spoons of masala sauce. This is what makes it the masala now. So now we're going into masala territory. But my masala, some places use a lot of tomato to get this rich colour, but I don't like that kind of cooking with loads of tomatoes. It's too acidic for me as well. So what I don't like, I don't cook. So basically this is my take of a masala. Originally it was masalas were cooked with I think someone told me once that it was cooked with a tin of tomato soup and chicken tikka added to it, and probably the spices from the tikka went in, and they added a bit of coconut and so on, and made a chicken tikka masala. Anyway, chicken tikka masala is probably one of the most popular dishes on the menu, and it sells hell of a lot. We used to sell loads every night, and easy to make. If you cook with my method, you can knock them out very quickly, and that's what we used to do. Sometimes we used to do 4 in a frying pan. We had a large frying pan like this, but a bigger one, and we used to cook 4 at a time because there was a lot of demand for masala. So what we're going to do, now we've put everything in, the coconut as well, you can add a little bit of chili powder to this as well, to just give it a little bit more bite. My wife likes masala with probably about half a teaspoon of chili powder, and it does lift it a little bit. So try it with a little bit of chili powder as well. As you can see, what we're doing now, we are basically cooking it down because it's not too thick at the moment. So remember, if your gravy is too thick, add a bit more water to it, because we don't want to start cooking process where the gravy is too thick. All I'm doing here is just bringing it down from the sides so the sides don't burn. So if sometimes you have a flame which kind of wraps around the frying pan if it's gas, and what happens, the heat makes the sides burn. So you must make sure that it doesn't burn. So there goes a bit more green pepper. So don't be too skimpy on the green pepper, because green pepper does go very well with chicken. So just keep stirring it and let it thicken. This process don't take long. It probably only takes probably about 5 to 6 minutes. Anyway, this is my masala. Enjoy this dish. It's really nice, and please tell your friends about my channel so they can cook this too. So bye for now, and see you on my next curry.